finally hear from, your past is a gift. I sorted out the card this time, so it's not upside down. Now, in this video, I just wanted to have a short talk about beliefs, okay? Now, I'm not here to discuss God. I'm not here to discuss religion with anybody. I'm not here to discuss politics, because it's really something that's not ever on my radar. It's not something that I find interesting to discuss. Okay, it's just me. So, you know, I just want you to really understand the reason that I'm here is to challenge your thoughts, to challenge your beliefs. Okay, the videos I shared previously about God being separate, and now I feel that I am one with God. I'm connected to God. I'm not a separate thing from Him. Okay, that's me. That's what I believe, and that's what I'm happy with. That's what I'm at peace with. That's me. It doesn't have to be you. I'm not here to tell you what you need to believe or not believe. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help you reassess your thoughts, your beliefs, so that you can stop feeling bad. Because once you can stop feeling bad about who you are, is when you can start giving of yourself to others. It's the only time that you can start giving who you are to someone else. You can start sharing your life wholly, fully, if you like, with others, without expecting anything in return. You know, we don't need to do things expecting that others are going to do back for us. It's not necessary. When you stop feeling bad about who you are, when you feel good, you know who you are, you know your place in the world, how you belong, when you know all that, you really know it inside. It doesn't matter what you do for others. You do it because you want to. You do it because you can. Give of yourself to that person. And then maybe that person doesn't reciprocate to you, but they may pass on that kindness to someone else. I've seen that time and time again. People come into my life and they give me a gift just for that short time that I have them in my life. They leave something behind that it just leaves a mark on me forever. You know, it might be just for 2 or 3 years, it might be for 5 years, it might be for a few months. They've said something, they've done something, or they were there when I felt the most down, the most depressed. They just showed up. They were just there. You know, these people. And then they make you feel that you matter. You matter to them. You know? And it lifts you up that you can do a kindness for someone else. So I want you to think about that today. You know, we don't do things, you don't need to do things for others because of what you're going to get back. It's not the reason. I know because, you know, all my childhood memories with my cousins, those beautiful memories through high school with this group of girls, it was never about what they gave me. I felt happy when they were happy. You know, as a whole, as a group. The same thing will happen with a relationship. If you're with someone and you find that person is miserable all the time, it makes you miserable because you have to be living around it, right? They come home and they're grumpy at you, and they come home and they yell at you, or they come home and they, you know, they let out all the stuff that they couldn't let out at work. They come home and they dump it all on you. They're not happy. And so they make you feel lousy. Do you see? It gets passed on. So if you can reverse that, then instead of looking at passing on all the crap to make someone else feel bad because you feel bad, how about we start looking at making others feel better about themselves? And then we'll both move on to feeling better about ourselves. So that's how it works. It can't work any other way. I know it because the times you're with a partner and they're at their lowest, it all goes down. For both of you, it all goes down. You can't be happy and have a partner that's miserable and that's depressed. You want, with all your being, you want to pick them up. You want them to feel better. You want them to start smiling again. You do. You do. So that's what relationships are. You want to be able to pick each other up. You want to be able to feel good together. And to do that, you need to be able to make the other person feel good. And that's how it works. So never go out into the world thinking, oh, I'm going to do this deed, I'm going to make someone feel really good, and then I'm going to get something good back for it. The universe will sort that all out. You don't have to worry about it. You know, because I've found in my life when I've needed people, even though I might feel disappointed that it's not the people I expected, but someone always shows up. Someone will always show up to be there for you. And in those moments is when you realize, oh, I really meant something to that person. That person really cares. They came all out of their way just to see me, and they didn't need to, but they did that for me. You know, and for those of you out there that, you know, that were there for me when I went through the IVF and I got, you know, incredibly sick, and I spent those 2 weeks in the hospital, I can't thank you guys enough. Because some of these people, I was in the city at the time, and some of them traveled over 2 hours just to come and see me. And some of them came more than once in that week that I was in the city. You know, traveling that long distance just to come and see me, and then the 2 hours to get back home. And I don't think I've ever thanked them, you know, in a way that they know what it meant to me that they were there. Because I felt so lonely, because all my family was all overseas. And the little family I had here was too busy to come. Even though they were much closer to come and see me, they were too busy. And so I felt so lonely. You know, I felt like I was all alone in the world, and it was just me and my partner at the time, and that was it. You know, no one else was coming. But other people showed up. You know, my neighbor at the time, she showed up. I wasn't expecting her. She even came and picked me up from the hospital. You know, all those little things. There's always people waiting to do a kindness for you. So don't think it has to be, if you've given your love and your time and of yourself to one person, that person has to reciprocate. You just do it because that's who you are. You do it because you've connected. You are being you. You're being the spirit you were meant to be, the human being that you were born to be. But when it's your time, when you need, there will be someone there for you because you've done it for someone else. There will be always someone to do that kindness for you when you need it. I promise you will not be left alone. All right, my darlings? I love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe below so you don't miss any of the messages. Okay? Now go out there and connect. What are you waiting for? Bye for now.